Guys, to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best weapon combination for Sung Jinru, like one of the best weapon combination that I do recommend you guys to use as well. If you have this weapon, or if you're not, this is the weapons you should be going for, because both these weapons are insanely broken. Now, as you can see, of course I have dupes on them, so they get even more crazy. But honestly, even without dupes for the Grimoire, it just hits hard. It's amazing, must have. The Plume sword, I do think you need the first dupe, honestly, for it to truly shine. But again, absolutely amazing weapons right here, both of them absolutely nutty. So I will be doing more videos like this, actually showcasing a very good weapon combinations for your Sung Jinru, and like better builds and better like blessing stones you can run to further increase your damage overall. So make sure you are subscribed, make sure you support the channel, and if you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and click the like button. Our goal is to get 50 likes in all of our videos all the way to the end of May, so go ahead and show your support. And thank you all for supporting us via the content creator Netmarble page. Links will be in the description and in the comment section, where you guys can go ahead and support the channel. We are currently at 38 people. We should be able to get to 50 honestly before the end of May. Let's just try and push ourselves even more. But a huge shout out to everyone supporting me. Now let's carry on with the video. Now of course you already know the Plume sword, insane ability with the crit rates and the crit damage buff it provides us with. But again, I still think the first dupe is like a must have, honestly. So it increases the chance of the user landing a crit hit on the next attack by 32%. This is very important, especially when you have a set like this where you need to, when landing a crit hit, the user has a 25 or 50% chance to increase its attack by 1.6%. so you essentially want to be critting a lot, and therefore having a Plume sword will allow you to basically have more chances of activating this over here, because you are technically locked with like 50% crit rate. So you need other ways to increase your crit rate, and this will work. Plus this crit rate over here, this 50%, doesn't actually take into account the extra 8% you have in here. So that's like 58%, but then you have the Plume sword, when you have the first ability, increasing that crit rate by a further next attack by 32%, and you can also increase your skill damage even further. So again, I do think the first dupe is literally like insane. It's literally insane. But then you have the Grimoire as well. Now the first dupe I think is good. I feel like there's a bunch of misconception or understanding with this over here. It says increases damage taken by targets that has the elemental weakness. So what happens when you use the Grimoire? We already know how insane the Grimoire is, because it not only provides us with amazing CC meaning crowd control ability, but also crazy damage. So if you take a look at the skills right now, if you take a look at this right here, it's like a beam of death basically, and bam. Now when you do this, you then apply this effect. Now where is it? Applies the effect to targets with the cold ice effect. So the cold ice effect is when you're frozen. So when frozen, if you then apply this, which increases the amount of damage they take based on elemental advantage. Now people say, well, the Grimoire is a water type, so technically this will only give you extra damage if the opponent is a fire type. Well, the debuff actually still remains on opponents for 15 seconds. So 15 seconds, so you're going to use the beam, the characters will take extra 24% damage, but the debuff will still remain on them. So if those units that you're going against is weak to water, and you have other, let's see your skills over here is water typing, you will still deal extra damage to that opponent. So this is actually honestly crazy. It only benefits you if you're going against the recommended like if you have the elemental weakness. It helps you guys a lot, and that's really good. Increases the cold effect damage by 20%. That's also crazy, honestly. Like the overall damage you're going to be doing with the Grimoire is honestly crazy. But let's not forget, it also freezes, and that is very important. Alicia, our next character, also freezes. CC in this game is absolutely crazy and very important, simply because we have no really good way of healing the amount of damage we take. So having CC stopping the enemy from attacking us is always a good thing, because the healers we have, they kind of suck. His healing is not that great. Her healing is okay, but she basically provides you guys a zone of healing, but then if you move out those zone, you're not getting any heals. So again, not that great. So we can't get good heals right now. So the only way to make sure that we survive is either we dodge accurately, which everyone can't do, always CC the opponent. So having a Grimoire absolutely is insane. So we're going to go into story right now and use this combination right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, okay, we don't have, wait, with this one, we need to take, okay, if we want to take advantage of the Grimoire, we need to take a look at the recommended elements. So this one is light. So actually, you know what, the Grimoire over here that I have two skills that I'm using right now that is light elements right now. If I go over to here, so this one is the light variant, and then the one on top as well is also light variant. So technically I will be benefiting a lot. That's a 24% increase in my damage from here. And then I also have Charhane in here. If I really want to benefit a lot from this, I would actually start putting in more light characters. So this one next, I could go at full light team, let me see, but then I lose, I go into the red, and therefore I deal with less damage. So honestly, to balance it out, I'm gonna do this. Can we please stay? Oh, we're still in red. I'm gonna have to power this character up, don't I? Let's take a look at his artifacts for a second. Light damage, we don't really care about this damage, honestly. You just have to make sure this healing effect, his healing sucks, but hey, we need to find a way to increase it. So I guess we'll just leave this for now. So what I'll do actually, just to make sure his power, how much power do I have? You know what, who cares? We're gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna show you guys the weapon combination. Now every opponent, this is a guaranteed freeze, so yeah, you don't have to worry about, oh, if I'm gonna be able to freeze or not. It's a guaranteed freeze. It's good. The scythe, not scythe, the plume sword, crit rate buff, crit damage buff, and you will notice since I have the dupe, the third dupe, I get the applying draw, which is the crit. Is it a crit rate? Oh, I think so. With the scythe, what happens when we dash now? So when the user dashes, lasts for 5 seconds, we get an increase in the crit damage. Actually, we have taken a look at this. I'm blind. I just don't remember. Anyways, let's go into this again. Let's just do this. I'm bringing Seal for the shield because we want to protect our Song Jinwoo, because healers suck, shielders are better. Okay, anyways, there we go. We're gonna spawn in the light character. Now see, look, it's a hit or miss sometimes if you don't use this correctly, but now the opponent has the, as you can see, they have the effect on them, which means we deal extra 20% damage. Anyways, so yeah, as you can see, 15 seconds it lasts. Okay, and now that I have its 4 stars, I can do this multiple times. It's a guaranteed freeze. Now it's going to take multiple damage. It's a really good weapon combination because we got the scythe, the plume sword, sorry, providing us with crit hits every time we dash now. Like, the third dupe honestly increases the effectiveness and usefulness of the scythe. So I'm going to do this again because, again, my rotations weren't perfect. We were just trying to waffle a bit. Okay, in a spot like this, if that opponent didn't run away, that would have been insane. So bam, dead. So again, we need to be careful when we use the Grimoire if we want to benefit a lot from it. If we really want to benefit a lot from it, we need to use it at the right time. There we go. So, oops, there we go. So we're gonna aim this. Okay, look, we kind of lost damage in there. Like, I'm telling you guys, you need to make sure that you can aim that beam correctly, and also you need to make sure that you don't take damage because it can actually, bam. Okay, look, you know what, actually we're gonna time this correctly. We're gonna time this absolutely correctly. Let's try this again. We're gonna time this the moment we spawn in. We're gonna use the beam. Everyone dies. Oh wait, we kind of did it too early. Okay, I need to learn. We need to learn. It's basically a ray of death that you need to make sure you land correctly. So I'm gonna spawn in all of this. There we go, and bam, this is absolutely amazing. Now everyone's gonna be taking extra damage, and we got the plume sword next. We dash, we get that crit buff. As you can see, we do extra damage now because of the, okay, we go over to here, and we want to do this as fast as possible. So we freeze, elemental advantage damage, thank you. This is going to be beneficial if you're using the correct skills with the correct elemental advantage, so be wary about that. That's how you benefit a lot with the Grimoire, besides of course the death ray. Let's do this again. That was annoying. Okay, again, Bam! There you go. That's it right there. The death ray. That is the death ray right there. And then everyone gets hit. Plus we get the... Actually, do we get elemental advantage from this one? Technically, our ult doesn't really do any elements, so I'm not sure. Actually, depends on the weapons we use, actually, doesn't it? At that point, actually, we didn't get the extra damage, did we? But our skills will. Our skills will. And Death Ray. The damage from this is honestly crazy. And then we're going to switch over to the Plume Sword with great damage as well. Plus the invisibility always comes in handy as well. Okay, let's see how we can perform in here. I think we did bad because we didn't kill that 2 mobs early on faster. And we didn't also summon a shadow. Okay. And yeah, we are gonna... you can even freeze this guy as well. So honestly, we need to freeze him. So freeze his ass. There we go. Freezing their bosses is always a big W, guys. Okay. So... okay, we couldn't benefit from that. Oh, we keep running out of dashes. We're gonna freeze his ass down. Now, this is very difficult, so of course I'm not really thinking we're gonna clear this, and as well as my dodges were absolutely atrocious. But we're gonna take advantage of all that debuff applied before it goes away. Come on, before it goes away, we're gonna deal our damage. We don't really have a light weapon, so we can't again benefit a lot from the elemental advantage. There we go. Death Ray. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna die. That's totally fine. I just wanted to showcase the weapon combination. It is crazy though. The Beam of Death plus the Plume Sword is actually insane. Like that is my favorite weapon combination. If not, it's just double dark weapon. And I would love to make another video on that as well. But again, I do love using those weapons, especially if you have a lot of mobs you want to kill as fast as possible. Yeah, the Grimoire is the best. The Grimoire is the best for clearing mobs, also CCing bosses. I love this weapon. Definitely like top 3 in the game. Top 3. Anyways, this video boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section which weapon combination you love to use and which one do you think is good. In terms of my stats, I'm pretty sure I've showcased this already, but here we go. Here we go. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.